Wake me up before your cocoa, Peep of despair, the greasiest date you've ever had, and we get our hands on some unmarked Doritos, all right here on
Food for Thought.
Welcome to Food for Thought. I'm Topher Worley and this is Food News. For many, last week was a special time of year. The youngins hunted artificially colored eggs, chocolate was eaten by the handful, zombies rose from the grave, and thousands of peeps laid down their lives in an epic battle to be crowned the ultimate warrior. That's right, folks, I'm talking about Easter. And what better way to celebrate than that age-old pastime of pitting Peep against Peep? Whether you preferred to be a traditionalist and had them battle it out with toothpicks in the microwave, got your jollies from the various forms of Peep torture porn online, or just ate them bit by bit, we can all agree that there's something satisfying about sending those sugar-coated marshmallows straight through their gooey demise. Already stressing about how we're going to top the mayhem next year? Luckily for you, there are plenty of videos, articles, and even step-by-step instructions on the internet for extra inspiration. Pair that with the truckloads of Peeps discounted for pennies on the dollar, you'll still have plenty of time to recreate scenes from Lord of the Rings or 300. So as you're making sandwiches from leftover ham, or randomly finding lingering pieces of Easter basket grass, remember to pay homage to the fallen squishy soldiers that helped make your holiday a touch more memorable and kick-started spring in the right way. Spring is finally in the air, and what a better way to put a spring in your step than a little caffeinated chocolate. No longer do you have to feel guilty about indulging in that rich, sweet goodness first thing in the morning. Ladies, no longer do you have to make up little red lies about PMS 3 times a month to treat yourself guilt-free. Awake caffeinated chocolate bars have you covered. With a slogan promising that you'll be ready to take a 53-hour road trip, cram for midterms, or hike Mount Rainier up and down in an afternoon, it's a pretty safe bet that you'll be zooming toward success quicker than you can wipe the remaining magic from the corners of your mouth. One bar contains the same amount of caffeine as a cup of joe and requires less effort than standing in line at your local Starbucks. The bars come in caramel, milk, dark chocolate, and even little bites when you need a bit of pep rather than a full-on burst of energy. So rather than rolling over and hitting the snooze button, hit the pantry instead and grab an awake caffeinated chocolate bar to get the day started or make it through that long night. Speaking of long nights, every girl wants to be belle of the ball when it comes to prom. In an effort to be original and stand out from the crowd, every detail matters, from the dress down to the corsage. Fortunately, the flowers won't be much of a concern for a couple hundred lucky folks in Kentucky. Local florist, Nans & Craft, decided to take the guesswork out of your aromatic wrist arrangement by pairing up with KFC to create a chicken corsage. This $20 kit includes baby's breath and a $5 gift card to purchase your delicious centerpiece. With what will surely get everyone talking about you all night, the most important question you should ask yourself: do I want extra crispy or original recipe? Ready for some more crunch? Earlier this week, Frito-Lay released 3 new Mystery Doritos Jacked flavors to the general public. Doritos is no stranger to the mystery game, having previously released a not-so-popular cheeseburger flavor under the test name X13D. This time around, they're in fairly plain marked bags with only long test numbers attached and a different color scheme to differentiate the 3. Let's join some of our taste testers for a Food for Thought first bite.
Am I a fan of Doritos? I am a fan. I do enjoy them.
I am a fan of Doritos. I don't normally eat potato chips, so it's very once in a blue moon, I'd say. I'm more of a tortilla chip gal.
Doritos test flavor 404. The packaging looks like it should just say food stuff across it.
It doesn't tell me what it is. It just tells me that it's a test flavor, and that could either go really well or really bad.
It's shiny. It's always a good thing. It's jacked. It's sometimes good.
Looks pretty appealing.
Does it look appealing? It looks spicy. It also has the normal Dorito color, but it's a bit oranger instead of red, I'd say.
Looks like a Dorito, so check. Looks like an old Dorito, so I have seen more appealing Doritos. I don't know, the taste is good. Seems to be a few tastes in there, like I kind of got a citrus. I don't know, it's a very complex flavor.
Chipotle, I'm not really sure. It is a little spicy, but it has that normal Dorito flavor to it, so it's not so bad.
It's very sweet. A lot of citrus flavors. Barbecue, interesting. It's like a lime barbecue.
I don't know, it's not my favorite Dorito. But, I don't know, it's interesting.
And it's covered in like a lot of seasoning. A lot of seasoning. I'm not really okay with that.
If somebody gave me a bag of them, I'd eat them. But probably wouldn't really go out of my way for it.
It's pretty good. I like it, but like if it was at a party, I'd probably eat it. When there was like a little smoke on the back. I probably wouldn't go for this one again.
I don't know. It might be a flavor I get used to though. I probably have to have more to really distinguish.
Right. Test flavor 2653.
It looks like it has just about as much seasoning as the other one does.
These look like they've been well fired.
This looks slightly terrifying.
I like these ones better than the first ones I've tried. They're not as spicy, and I can handle them. And they taste like they might actually go good with some kind of dip. Maybe ranch.
This one is incredibly sweet. The last thing I expected today was sweet chips. So much barbecue. But like sweet Carolina style barbecue.
It's alright, but I think if I wanted this flavor, I'd have ribs.
Test flavor 855, the red one.
Ooh, they're red too.
It almost tastes like spicy nacho cheese without the nacho cheese.
I like these.
It has a little bit of spice to it.
I guess they're kind of a bit of spice to them, as you would expect with it being red. That's kind of what you're going for there.
It's not too bad actually.
I would definitely eat it again, but I don't know, it feels something's missing.
I'd recommend them. Yeah, I like these.
I like it, and I'd probably eat the rest of the bag. It's pretty good.
I like it. I'd recommend this one. I would get it again if I want something like spicy.
Meets my stamp of approval.
Thanks for joining us here on Food for Thought. Links to the stories we covered are below. Suggestions for the show or stories you think we should cover, leave a comment in the grease trap way down below. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. This has been Food for Thought. I'm Topher Wordley. Stay hungry, Internet.